With the division champ Los Angeles Dodgers waiting in the National League Division Series, the Arizona Diamondbacks and Colorado Rockies will play a do-or-die game Wednesday to see whose season lives on. The wild-card game gets a tad wilder when it's played between division foes. By nature, the wild-card game is thrilling. It's equal parts Game 1 and Game 7, but when you put together two teams that played each other 19 times during the regular season, it's even more of an anything-can-happen situation. As it stands, we have two teams with explosive offenses, whether we're talking about Paul Goldschmidt, J.D. Martinez and the D-backs or Nolan Arenado, Carlos Gonzalez, Charlie Blackmon and the Rockies. The starting pitching matchup is equally powerful, with two guys, Zach Greinke and Jon Gray, who could potentially dominate. Particulars: the National League Wild Card game will take place Wednesday, October 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The D-backs host the game at Chase Field in Phoenix. The game will be broadcast on TBS. Pitchers: Greinke, 17-7, 3.20 ERA, brings a lot more experience to the NL wildcard game than his counterpart Jon Gray, though Gray, 10-4, 3.67, can be just as dynamic as Greinke when he's on. Both have the ability to turn this into a pitcher's duel. And both can turn the game into a strikeout fest. For a good example of what they're capable of, we only need to look back at the last times each pitcher faced their wild-card opponent. For Greinke, that was September 11. The Rockies won the game, but Greinke didn't figure into the decision. He pitched 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits, striking out 6. Gray faced the D-backs the next day. He also pitched 7 innings and allowed 2 runs. He struck out 10 D-backs hitters as the Rockies won 4-2. Greinke has the big advantage in postseason pedigree, but that's partially because Gray is making his first postseason appearance. Greinke is 3-3 with a 3.55 ERA and 9 postseason starts, 4 of which came recently as a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Take away his 2011 postseason games with the Brewers and Greinke has never given up more than 3 earned runs in a postseason start. And he's lasted at least 6 innings in each start. Both pitchers are capable of racking up the strikeouts, which is something to watch for. Gray struck out 9.1 batters per 9 innings this season. Greinke's number was slightly higher this season at 9.6. Previously, these two teams know each other well, having met 19 times during the regular season. The D-backs won 11 of those meetings, outscoring the Rockies 101-69. We can look at an even smaller, more recent sample too. The D-backs and Rockies played 7 times in September, with the D-backs winning 5 of those. The first 3 wins came in Colorado at the start of September, when the D-backs swept a 3-game series as part of their 13-game winning streak. The two teams met again later in the month in Arizona, a 4-game series that they split 2 apiece. That might be a tad more encouraging for the Rockies, knowing they won 2 games at Chase Field just a few weeks ago.